Good afternoon. I want to begin by thanking Senator Franken and Senator Leahy in particular for their leadership, and my colleague Congressman Johnson for his leadership. We are all here because forced arbitration is wrong, plain and simple. It stacks the deck against American workers and American consumers, and it rigs the system in favor of corporate special interests. And we saw two incredibly powerful examples. I want to thank Kevin and Gretchen for sharing your story and using your voice to help right this terrible injustice. These clauses, as you all know, are often buried in the fine print of contracts. They shield corporate misconduct from public scrutiny, and they're used to block consumers, workers, and victims of discrimination from getting their day in court. As Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg wrote in 2011, they have deprived consumer rights to seek redress for losses and insulated powerful economic interests from liability for violations of consumer protection laws. The Supreme Court has found that forced arbitration clauses in contracts can even override rights established by federal and state laws. This is outrageous, and the practice absolutely must end, and we need to empower people to vindicate their rights rather than facilitating corporations from extinguishing those rights. And that's why I, along with Senator Leahy, today introduced the Restoring Statutory Rights and Interests of the States Act. This bill will ensure that consumers' rights takes precedence over forced arbitration agreements that benefit big business. It empowers the American people and ensures that their rights are protected in a very fundamental way. It guarantees that they don't unknowingly give up their legal rights. And the topic, as Hank mentioned, is especially timely today because later this week the House will consider a series of Republican bills that make it almost impossible for American workers and American consumers to take on big corporate special interests. It's time for us to say no more, and the introduction of this package of bills is really going to help send a very strong signal that it's time for all of us to work on behalf of working Americans to restore the rights that we all hold so precious and that are embodied in our Constitution. Thank you.